So just an update over here at the church garage. We're starting to set up our worm bins. So that's what we're working on right now. John and Tessa are with me. I'm just over here because I need, the paint that we used on that cabinet was actually originally bought for my back steps. And I went ahead and gave it to my husband to use for this project, but I've got someone coming to help me paint the back steps Monday. So I'm checking to see if I have enough paint or if I need to run to the Home Depot. Here it is. Oh, we've got plenty to start with, so I don't have to go anywhere. That's awesome. The color I used, in case you're interested, is called Blue Metal, and it's from the Home Decorators collection. That's the color. It's a really nice blue. It's the same blue. I have it on my front door and in my bedroom, in case you guys are interested. This is porch and patio floor paint, but we went ahead and used it on that old cabinet because it's not a big deal. Okay, so I'm in here with my husband in the garage where we're going to do the vermiculture stuff, and he's going to tell us a little about how this works.
Okay, so this bin itself is about 4 foot wide by 8 foot long. Just about, maybe the height, so you'll know that the height is inside. Yeah, it's just about 2.5 feet deep. So how this works, this is called a pass-through system, which is the worms will typically feed roughly about 6 inches down from the top. So I'm going to put my food roughly about, on the top of this, and they just eat it through. So that I have to make the conditions so they'll always be on the top, around 6 inches. So the other part of this, once they get producing, will be all worm castings down below that part. And so, as you can see, there's a gridded bottom here. This is this cutter here will go from one end to the next. Now this is a motorized one, but you can do a hand crank one if you didn't want the motor one. So it's a huge cost difference in them. But what they, so once you get producing, and with this big a bin, you're going to be, it'll take you 6 months to really get producing pretty good. But that'll, this cutter on the bottom, so depending on how many worms are in here, and I think we're figuring roughly about 1 pound. 1 pound is about 1,000 worms. So I'm going to start out 1 pound per square foot in here. So that's quite a...
How many square feet is this?
This is about 3,200 square feet. Yeah, it was 8 by 4 by 8.
It's 320.
Yeah, 320.
Wait,
yeah.
32 square feet.
So yeah, 32. What did I say?
3,200.
Yeah. 32. Okay.
That's my husband always adding zeros.
Yeah. So you got, obviously quite a few worms in here, but you can.
Oh, you're thinking 3,200 worms.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
That's what I'm
okay. Yeah.
I'm thinking. Anyway, you can. I'm starting out with that many worms per square feet, but you can. Realistically, I'm just easing in.
It's actually going to be 32,000 worms if you're doing 1,000 worms per square foot. That says 32,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay.
You can get more worms than that in here and still be healthy. I think you can double that.
So that'll go faster.
Yeah, but that's kind of starting off not so many. I mean, 3,200 is quite a bit.
Right.
You can do more, double that.
So in the meantime, do you put solid soil in here? In the meantime,
so what I'm going to do is for right now.
Seriously.
Put the paper down. What you want to do is you're going to start out with a paper. This type of paper. We're going to run this cover the grid, wet it down, and then go ahead and put some soil in, which is going to be...
It's going to be a lot of soil, isn't it?
Well, not when you start out. I'm going to start off with putting at least, I think it's around 8 inches worth of soil to cover. And then you start putting your product in, whatever your food. My food's going to be manure. So I'm putting in horse manure in here. Roughly another, after I put my soil in, so I'll put another, 4 to 6 inches worth of manure on top of my soil. Now, granted, it's going to be way down in here for now, but as the worms keep producing, this will someday be up to the top of this. So all this, after 6 months, I'll be probably up around this
that quickly
area here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so they keep, they're going to keep up here that, first 6 inches, that's where you want them to be. You don't want the worms dropping through, but you got to have enough moisture in here. You don't want water going through this, so you have to have that moisture content about right. So you create the conditions for them to always stay in here. Now, if you got, you can have too much moisture or not enough food, and that's when the worms would drop through this.
Looking for better conditions?
Yeah, so
okay.
you have to keep your conditions good.
So constant monitoring and recording what you're doing.
So after that 6 months, you'll be running this bar here. The bar is going to cut about 1 inch off the bottom. As my worm castings fall through that, they're going to be moist and clumpy. So it'll take a few days for them to dry out before I move them out of that after they're dry. And then,
so you just let them sit there for a few days?
Yeah, I just let them sit there for a few days. Now I got these black bins that you can get at Home Depot. I don't have one here, or else I'd show you, but I'm going to put the black bins up underneath onto the floor down here, and it'll catch most of my castings, so I won't have to. The other way, if you don't want to do your bins, you can just sweep them off there with a broom. But this is a clean floor. I can do that. I'd rather have them in the bins. So I can actually take if I want to increase my dry time, I can actually take my bins out into the sun and let them dry out that way. Black bins, sun will dry even quicker. So I'll play around with that as time goes. But other than that, you got any more questions?
So you ordered one and you had 2 made?
Yeah, I had. This is kind of ordered the one to see what it was going to be like, and I got 2 more made up and ready to go. You can kind of show. They're not put together yet, but they're actually against the wall there. Getting ready to put.
So there's going to be 3 in here.
Yeah.
It's going to be tight.
This room's actually a little bit small for 3, but I'll make do. Be a little bit tight for now, but.
Right.
So these pasture systems are not. You can build them in a cheaper way, but I mean, realistically, people build them out of wood. I've seen all kinds of different things. It's about how much you want to mess around with them. I don't want to. I want something that's going to produce. It's not going to take a lot of maintenance. That's why I spent the money with this particular.
This
one.
isn't going to rot.
No, this is it's pretty sturdy. So this is polyurethane on the side. You got metal that was just powder coated. The cutting bars are actual stainless steel, and then you got your cable. You can actually show them if this is the pulley system on one side. It's not totally done yet with tension. And you come over here, you got the motor side, which is not actually hooked up yet. So you have the motor side on this side. And also I haven't got these mounted yet, but these will be a mount that these will, this is a switch to turn that cutting bar. I got one on one side and one on this side. So I push the lever here and the cutting bar moves back. Then when I want to take it back the other way, there should be another switch on that.
Well, with three in here, you're going to have this kind of space that you need over here to actually use the...
Yeah, I'm moving this whole bin back as far as I can because I got to deal with these other 2 units. So this is just...
this is going to be tight.
Yeah, it'll be a little tight, but...
Because I was looking at the boxes thinking, oh, we can make it, but I didn't realize we had this stuff to deal with here too.
No, I mean, in a perfect world, you'd want to have at least, 3 feet on one side and 4 feet on the other. Where the work side, you need at least 4 feet. And then 2 feet around here to get by these things. So I mean, that's...
How much do these weigh, do you know?
I'm not sure how much they weigh, to be honest with you,
But you're going to be able to push it around on your own?
well, I have a little bit of help to push it. I can push it when it's not,
Oh yeah, once
on
they're
this
full.
floor, on the slick floor, and somebody else will help me push it. But yeah, I can do that easy enough right now. Nothing's in it. But yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of where it's at. Still in the process of putting everything together.
All right.
It's almost done.
And you got a water source right over there with the sink, so you're good to go,
Yeah.
right?
So I think it'd be easier for the learning and the starting off to have it enclosed in something like this. I think it would be a different ballgame if it was outside, because those conditions change. I can control the conditions in here a lot easier than I can outside. That's why I opted to put it in here.
So I guess the humidity will affect, and there'll be less humidity in here than outside, like in the winter.
Well,
and
the
stuff.
hot and cold. If it was going to be outside, then you're going to have some kind of, especially here in Oregon, you'll have to have some kind of a heating source which you can get for the top. So I mean, it's going to get
I didn't
cold
even
here in
consider
the
that.
winter time. So you can do that, but it's just one more thing you got to deal with. I think more in the winter, and in the summer, if it gets too hot, your worms, if you don't keep them moist enough, can't leave. So
Do we know how hot this room got this summer?
No, but I can actually open up doors, run some fans, cool them down with some water.
So we need to prepare for that
It's
for next
easier
year.
to deal with in here than it is outside.
Right.
So
You can
kind of
control more.
getting your feet wet with this whole deal, I run out inside.
Right.
Other than that, I think that's all I can tell you right now.
All right. Well, thanks for telling. Thanks for sharing with us. I'll keep you guys updated as we move along with this project.